Good morning, everybody, from the mountains of southern Utah. Just got back from Colorado, from doing our Colorado live series, which was awesome. Thank you guys for everybody who followed along with that series. Compliments on the videos and the comments were super positive. Thank you. We love doing hunts like that, and we do really enjoy showing you what we think is the truth and the real part about hunting, and that's missing. Sometimes that's hitting a deer and not finding it, and unfortunately we experienced that on this hunt. But I'm back up on the mountain today. It's supposed to be 70 degrees today. It is mid to late November. Should be freezing cold and snowy by now. But I decided, with the weather being so nice, I'm gonna drive down here and hit some new country to look for elk sheds. It's gonna be nice weather. I've got binoculars, spotting scope, some lunch, and everything I need to go have an awesome day up here in the mountains by myself and do what I love, looking for sheds. So I'm gonna take you guys with me. Let's go. About 2 hours into this hike. No sheds yet. But I'm gaining some good elevation, and I think I'm starting to get into what I would consider, shed country. Starting to see a lot more elk sign, winter rubs, old tracks, old droppings, things like that. When you shed hunt in the fall, you can still look for sign. You just got to remember it's not going to be fresh. You're going to look for old beds, old rubs, and droppings like I have been. So I do feel like I'm getting into more of what I consider shed country. Super steep, south-facing slope. See, it's full of brush and mahoganies. And my plan is to get up over this one and get high on a ridge and start to glass. I'm really counting on being able to glass a lot of this country. And since the sheds, even from this spring, will be sun bleached, they should be easier to see. So that's the plan, but beautiful view up here anyways. No sheds yet, but sure is nice to get up here. I love it up here. Well, it's not completely confirmed yet, but I'm almost confident I just glassed my first shed. It's way down in this canyon. Right up here where I thought it should be getting good. Glassing this hill straight across, and can't pick anything out in the open. Decided to glass down the ridge further. It's actually right where it starts to get into the pines almost. And I think I found one. Gonna get the vortex out though to confirm it. Here we go. This is for confirmation. Yep. Elk shed. Confirmed. It's a right side. Check this out, guys. Right there. Get the phone scope on it, get a little better picture. All right, on the board. I think I'm gonna sit here and glass a little more, see if I can pick out anything else, and if not, we'll go over there and get that. And from there, start glassing again. Finally, man, it was either drop down in this canyon or turn around and go home. Decided I didn't come up here all the way this high to just turn around and give up, so decided to hit it, and it paid off. Well, I know I'm getting close to the shed that I glassed. It's got to be right here somewhere. And on the way, found this little guy, little bonus. That's what's fun about glassing them. When you glass them, you know there's more in the area, and usually you can find one either around or on the way to the one that you glassed. I knew I was getting close, but I was also getting nervous that maybe I ended up on the wrong ridge, but I just dropped off my backpack up there. I can see the shed laying right here in front of me. Looks like a good one. Nice. There we go. Moment of truth. It is this year's nice heavy 6-point. You know what that means? The other side's somewhere around here. And hopefully other sheds too. With usually when the big mature bulls winter, they winter together in, you know, groups of 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 or 7. Heck yeah! Glass that sucker from so far away. Dang. It is sun bleached, but it hasn't lost a ton of color. Devil's tine. It's kind of short on tine length, but good on mass. How cool. See how brown it is on that other side. Really pretty bull. Still got good color. Nice and dark on the back side. Alright, well his other side's got to be close. So like I said, I'm going to rest up, get some food, and get back after it. Sun has gone down the back side of this ridge. It's getting late. It's going to get dark, so I've got to climb this ridge, and then I've got a ridge to hike down back to the truck. Could possibly have sheds on it. My hopes aren't totally dead. Could find some more on the way down, but this area seemed to be the best of everything I went through.
Alright guys, we are at an exciting place today. Energy, solar, power your passion. That's our good buddy right there. Anyways guys, you have seen on some of our videos, like when we did the Nevada hunt, when I did the vlog, we used the Energy Kodiak. This piece of equipment right here is absolutely insane. It is basically a solar generator, and it can run, we charge our phones, our batteries for our cameras, our laptops, you name it. You can't use all the power in one night on the Energy, on the Kodiak. And then you recharge it every day with, we use 5 of these Predator 50 panels. But anyways, what I want to talk to you guys about is this new project we've been working with these guys on. You guys ready to see this? Check it out.
So this is what we're talking about today. This is called the Raptor Pro. This thing is designed for hunters. So it's got a 6,000 milliamp battery, which means it's going to charge most smartphones twice. The cool part about it though is that it's a quick charger. So if your phone takes 2 hours to charge on the wall, this will do it in about 1 hour and 15 minutes. So it can do it up to 75% faster than the normal wall charger. And this guy is, it'll charge itself in the sun, give it 9 hours in the daylight, and you've got a completely full charge, and it only weighs 9 ounces. So this is it.
You guys are wondering, how do you get one of these? Well, we've teamed up with those guys, and we're going to be selling these guys on their Indiegogo campaign. And how can they find it, Jared?
Watching the link for a link on Hush's Instagram page. Follow the link and you guys get an exclusive deal. You get up to 35% off on these guys for pre-order. So they're a pre-order right now, and you can get them for delivery in May, and 35% off for that.
We are super stoked to be working with these guys. We've used a lot of solar products in the past, and we found these guys to have the best product on the market. And so, guys, you're gonna want one of these. I guarantee it. If you use your phone for phone scoping, if you use, if you're trying to record your hunt, or if you just are on Facebook a lot like Eric is, you need one of these in the woods, especially if you're out for an extended period of time like we usually are. So we will link it down below. Watch our Instagram, but yeah, you're gonna get 35% off if you click on it and use our link. So just follow the link below and get one.
Welcome back to the Hush Life vlog. We have settled back in after the Colorado deer hunt. It's been, I guess, about 3-4 days afterwards, and back to the realities of life. But it snowed last night, the first storm we've had of the year. We have an extended late season deer hunt that Eric and Casey and I will have tags to. I don't think Casey's gonna make it, but Eric and I will definitely be up on the hill. If you guys followed our North Dakota hunt, you may remember I threw my bow out of a tree. I didn't really throw it, but it fell a good 15 feet. I shot it last night and it seems to be off a little bit. First couple shots, I could tell just a little off. My intuition was right. Jeremiah, what are you working on over here?
The brand new Carbon Defiant 34 in buckskin. So
How sexy is that
Yeah.
sucker? Man.
yeah, that's been popular this year.
All the new bows are in here, right? Wild Arrow.
Yep, we are fully stocked, man. We have, if you want a new bow, we have it in here now. So you shouldn't have to wait to order anything this year, especially on carbons. They're in stock. So no 6 to 8 months to get your hands on one this time.
That's good. Look at all these carbon bows over here. It's all carbon. Dylan's gonna fix me up.
Try.
Hopefully, right?
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Oh yeah.
Phil? Yeah, it feels
Okay.
feels good. It's
Try this now.
Dylan just made the adjustment.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna shoot it through paper. What's that tell you?
Getting closer. My intuition was right. My bow was definitely off. So thanks to Dylan and Jeremiah, Wild Arrow Archery, we're good to go. Everything is back in line like it should be. So gotta head to Mountain Ops, grab a couple things, and then over to EC Money's house to work on a few upcoming projects we have.
Now guys, back to the daily grind, but just wanted to do a little bit of video here at home. First off, show you the new Colorado buck, caped out. Nick from Nick Bourne Taxidermy is gonna mount that buck, and I'll let him try to make some room on this wall for him. But what I want to show you guys, and it won't be a full-on tutorial, but I do want to show you guys the process of cutting up the meat. A lot of people ask us on social media and on YouTube if we process our own meat, and it really just depends on the situation. This year was extremely hot. Most of our hunts were back-to-back, so priority number one is to just take care of the meat as quickly as possible. So I have not butchered any of my animals this year until this one, just because now I have time and it's been cold enough I didn't have to rush the meat to a processor. But I'm gonna get everything out and just kind of give you guys a quick rundown. But knife sharpener, sharp knives, fillet knife, some steel blades, and I just got this at the local sporting goods store. It is a meat grinder. I've never done my own burger. I've cut up a lot of animals, but I usually just take my scraps down to a local butcher and have them do hamburger. But instead of doing that, I figured I'd just invest in my own. Assembled the meat grinder, put all the parts together. My dad's over here helping me out. So we got a couple stations. Meat grinder, which this is all gonna be hamburger meat. I've just gotta dice it into 1 to 2 inch cubes for it to fit in here. And then this meat, we've got some backstrap meat, some of the bigger roasts and cuts that I will either use for jerky strips or for roast or steaks. But I'm just gonna kind of separate all the muscle groups and vacuum seal them in, you know, big sections. The first one is the backstrap. There we go. So that's what the Food Saver does, is it vacuum seals it, sucks all the air out of it, and then it seals it right here. So there we go, that's ready for the freezer, and if we want we can get a marker and label it there. I'll probably just get a black Sharpie and write backstrap on there. This is what I'm excited for, cutting this up and trying this hamburger grinder. So far I've just taken everything out of here and put it in this area, and then I'm cutting into like really small chunks. Manufacturer asked for 1 inch cubes, but what all this hamburger meat is everything from like tendons, you know, like this is a chunk of meat off like the shin bone. I might clean that up a little bit, get some of that white off, but a lot of this stuff is like off a shoulder, the front shoulder blade. You know, you can make a little steak out of that if you wanted, I guess, but just scraps, stuff like this that you get from just all over, you know, little pieces of meat. Anything that's good meat you can keep for burger, but I like to trim off as much as I can as far as the white stuff and the connective tissues go. So I'm just going to finish cleaning up these, and then I'm going to get this bad boy going. Need power. Pretty sweet. Now this specific model came with 3 different diameters of burger, and it recommended I use the biggest one first. So that's why they're so chunky. But if I want, I can throw on these smaller blades like that and really get it fine. But that worked out really good. All right, guys. So this is burger that was ground with the biggest setting right there. I just switched it out to an even smaller setting, so it should be a lot more fine, which I would think would be better for hamburgers, you know, for keeping a patty together. But we did package up 2 of these just like that, and I think those would be great for like spaghetti or chili. So those are packaged. I'm gonna run this through again to get it really fine, and after that, guys, we're pretty much done. It's like spaghetti noodles. We just did the full entire thing of burger, and look at that. That is some of the cleanest, purest, leanest burger I've ever seen. Honestly, doing it myself is probably the way to go, because I like to get as much as that fat and everything off. But we're done. We're done for now. We've got the burger station and everything ready to rock and roll. So all this is going into my freezer. And excuse the giant mess. I've been out hunting way too much and not home cleaning. Anyways, thanks again for watching. From here on out, I think we've got a couple hunts still. Casey's got a Nevada tag for a big bull. It runs to the 20th of November, so we'll be out there doing that. I've got a Wasatch archery tag, so does Brian, and so does Casey. I don't know how much time we'll put in that. But and I also plan to go to North Dakota for whitetail. So there's still a lot of hunts coming up. Stick with us. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you next week. Disco Inferno is ready to rock. I got 3 arrows.
Blazing fire right here, dude.
Here's what we got, guys. We have a cobra on the far left, a hare in the middle, a toad, some type of frog, and then a sheep. Where are you going?
I want to go for the cobra.
Okay.
I'm just going exotic on this one.
That's got an orange dot on it. Aim for the orange.
Orange dot?
Yep. Right above it?
Is it 12 o'clock? Just touch it.
Yep.
Good shot.
Nice shot, man.
It's a dead cobra. Let's see how Eric does. All right, Eric's up next.